I looked up and saw all of creation unfolding. As I raised my gaze behind the trim of the boat, I saw colors I've never seen before. Energy moving through the shoreline and through the thick forests. There were lightning bolts. I saw the stars move through the heavens, and I heard a voice. In spite of what you've done to yourself, the voice said, I love you, and you are a part of all of this. I had been partying in Campbell River. When I returned home, my family was gone. They couldn't put up with my behavior anymore. I lay in bed trying to listen for the pitter-patter of my children's feet in the hallway, my wife walking back. None of that happened. Soon after, I ran into a friend. He said, Bobby Joe, I don't like what you're doing to yourself. You should come fishing with me. I didn't argue with him. I thought about what I had become, a broken-down alcoholic. Nobody loves you and nobody cares. You don't want to live or die. I smelled the booze coming from my pores, and I was so ashamed. One morning, I snuck upstairs, went to the back of the boat, and threw myself behind this big drum seine. I was still trying to hide. It was then that I had my vision of the whole universe. When I heard that voice calling me back to myself, I tried to set aside my vision because I wanted to go back to the bar. But when I tried to drink, nothing would happen, and I could no longer reach that state of oblivion. My life trajectory had already changed forever. The things that happened to me as a little boy in residential school had haunted me. I was born on the coast of British Columbia in a tiny village. We Indigenous people were a living, breathing culture with a beautiful language. All our children were cared for. From the first day, the newcomers took us away to residential schools. There was so much harm and abuse that as I look back now, all of the unresolved trauma that I've had in my life started at that moment. I'm still living with the impact. But time unfolds, and this new phase of our story is so dramatic and so important. As a result of the discovery of the unmarked graves, there is a heightened desire by Canadians to engage in reconciliation with Indigenous people. Let us move into a place of belonging. We all belong to this universe. Let us invite each other to come together in the spirit of Nunwiyut. We are all one.